Here he comes, an incredible actor. Fans around the world know him as Doctor Who. He also stars as a ruthless TV boss in the Emmy-winning series Rivals, which is back for a new season. Please welcome David Tennant.
Ashley, right? Nice to meet you. Hi. Hello. I love working with you. Thank you. Nice meeting you. How you doing?
We are such fans.
Thank you so much.
We
That's
were
exciting.
backstage when you won that Emmy.
Oh,
Yes.
brilliant. Yeah, I wasn't invited. I wasn't there.
Well, but we were thrilled. We were cheering.
Binged that show
like
over
pigs.
a weekend last year, or was it a year and a half ago, the first season.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We couldn't get enough of it. How much of your role in this TV show is based on Michael Gelman?
Our executive producer.
Because I saw a lot.
Every iota.
That's what I
Listen,
thought.
when I know you from a lot of things, your hair is usually a little bit longer. I'm loving the shorter hair, David.
I've
What's
just
going
been
on?
playing a prison guard.
Oh.
I've just wrapped on a show called Time, which is set in a young offenders institution in the north of England. So I have a slightly more, it's a sort of blokey haircut,
You play
isn't it?
you play like an edgy prison guard.
Well, I've made it edgier. I've sort of, there's a little bit of showbiz product in there today.
Yeah.
Do you get to New York a lot?
I spent a lot of time in New York. I made a show called Jessica Jones.
Sure.
Marvel show.
Oh, yeah.
So I was here for that, and then I played at Brooklyn Academy of Music, and so I have spent a bunch of time here, but I've not been here for ages. It's so nice to be back in New York.
What about Broadway? Would you do a Broadway show?
I would. I mean, I don't really do bucket list, but
Right.
I do a lot of theatre back home, and I would love to. And there's been a couple of opportunities. It's just my kids are little.
Yeah.
When they're little, you can't really commute if you're doing 8 shows a week, you know?
Right.
So I'd have to just abandon them for like 7 months. And I think maybe when they're a little older and they can't wait to see the back of me, maybe then.
Yes.
Are you planning to see any shows while you're here?
Well, your kid is in Death of a Salesman, right?
Yes.
This is so exciting.
Yes.
It's
Stunning for us. We have a kid that wanted to be an actor who got a job.
Yes.
We were like, what?
Yes. That must be so thrilling. Have you ever worked together?
Have we worked?
Yeah, with your son?
No.
Oh, no,
He won't do that.
No.
Really?
No.
I doubt it.
Because my daughter's in Rivals.
Oh!
Yeah.
No
She
kidding.
plays. She plays my daughter. It's a tough audition. No, yeah, well, I mean, it was a tough audition, but she, it's quite hard, I suppose. It's a bit of casting. It's rather delightful. So I mean, thrilled for me.
And you're about to do an experimental play on the West End. I heard about this.
This is like a one-night-only thing, yeah.
I've done those, where they just hand you something that right before you go on, so you don't know anything about it.
Tell me how terrifying it is.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
I died.
And
you somehow survived, but a piece of me died watching him pull it off.
And I tried to get a little information. He's like, I can't give you any information.
Yeah.
You have to open it. Do you know what it's called?
Red, I can't say, it's a tongue twister. Red rabbit, yellow rabbit. Red rabbit, white rabbit? I should have done my research.
The one
It's called Red, let's do take two. It's called Red Rabbit, White Rabbit.
White rabbit.
Yes.
I think I did something called the oak tree. What's the oak?
Oh, I did the oak tree.
So it's similar.
Yes.
It's a similar situation.
You have to. It's like, yes, I think so. I mean, again, I don't, because you're not being meant to know, are you?
It's sadistic.
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
You sort of have to turn up as a blank canvas. So I purposefully, which is why I'm slightly struggling on the colour of the rabbit. You have to just turn up and be open and be ready to go and sort of know as little about it as possible.
Yes, right.
So it's a bit like jumping out of a plane, I guess.
I'm having an anxiety attack.
Are you?
Can you tell that I'm having one right
the
now?
The only good thing is you don't have to learn any lines beforehand.
Nothing.
So
you get a notebook and you just go with it.
I guess so, yeah. So what is there to worry about?
Nothing.
Everything. Oh my gosh.
But tell me about Death of the Salesman. That must have been so exciting to go and see that.
Well, so it's a heavy show, as you know.
For sure.
But we were smiling through the whole thing.
We smiled.
And cried and smiled.
Through the entire performance.
Yeah.
But
you're going to love it.
You can't get tickets, right? I mean, it's like the most...
can help it.
You're going to sort me out?
We're going to sort you out. They said it on TV.
Yeah, we can sort you out.
Yeah.
We know
Thank you.
people.
Thank you.
I know that they put like cast seats aside, right? Don't
There's
they?
some house
Seats aside.
Well, my people will
sort
talk to
you
your
out.
people.
We'll sort you out.
It'll be great.
Sort you out.
You've done so much great TV. What shows do you watch? Do you watch Rivals? Like, do you go back and watch it?
Watch myself?
Watch Doctor Who? Do you watch yourself? You're very good.
But you're very kind. I mean, I watch myself always slightly through, you know,
Right.
through the fingers. I think you've got to watch it back to know if you did what you thought you did. But I don't watch that for pleasure.
Right.
You watch it for punishment.
For punishment, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Flailing yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know, I love. Yeah, I mean, a good bit of TV is really exciting.
Do you watch like reality TV? Do you ever like decompress?
Oh, sure. I mean, I do watch. I mean, who doesn't watch The Traitors, right? It's like the most exciting show on earth. And a very good friend of mine is currently in the castle.
Oh, amazing.
In the next British celebrity version.
Are you getting reports?
You're not allowed because they take his phone away.
Yeah, right.
So he doesn't know anything. He gets to talk to his family like for like 10 minutes every morning, but somebody's in the room.
It's like jail.
Yes, exactly like jail.
You and I could win Traitors in 3 seconds.
I think so.
We are very good at
diabolical.
wolves and villagers and mafia.
Yeah, but what they would do is one of you would be a traitor and one of you would be a faithful.
Well, he would be the traitor and he would murder me.
Straight away.
He would straight away. I'd be the first person
to throw off the scent.
And how would you feel about that? Would you
I would expect it. I would expect
it and
nothing
understand.
less than him to murder me first. 100%.
Would you do the show?
No, I'd be terrible at it.
Really?
I'm not great at duplicity. I'm not a...
But you play these characters that are so duplicitous.
Yes, but that's what people have written down the lines. That's fine.
I mean, you could act duplicitous.
But no, but to be in that moment, and the bit where you write somebody's name on the chalk, and then you put it.
You feel too bad.
I feel too.
That would be my favorite part.
Would it really?
I'm murdering Mark. Because he probably deserves
What
it.
about The Masked Singer? I hear you like The Masked
I
Singer.
love The Masked Singer.
Would you be on The Masked
Can you
Singer?
sing?
I'm not a good enough singer. I know they're not always great singers. There was a couple of seasons back in the UK version, there was somebody who everyone thought was me.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh.
Yeah. And the panel all thought it was me. And he had a certain way about him. There's a certain physicality that I thought, yeah, I mean, I can see where they're going with that. he was kind of tall and a bit skinny and a bit sort of, it made sense. It was actually Ricky from the Kaiser Chiefs. You know, and we're not dissimilar,
Yeah.
we're not dissimilar. But the person who was most devastated was my daughter. Because, of course, every week, the panel are going, still think it's David Tennant. And
Yeah,
she's
right.
and she would look at me with
Like-
hope in her eyes.
Thinking that you just didn't tell her.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell him.
Well, because you can't tell anyone.
What would you say when she thought it was you? You're like, it's not me.
Well, after a while, I'm starting to go, did I do this? Everyone seems so convinced.
I know.
I just had a bit of a blackout.
I love that they convinced you as well.
They convinced me. But she was, when the head came off and it wasn't me, she was so sad.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about playing an evil TV mogul. Stick around.
In Corinium's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream, the leading lady, Titania, Queen of the Fairies,
I think Ward knows her Shakespeare, darling.
as our flagship project, filmed at Corinium with a live audience, broadcast on the network, with a subsequent video release for schools all over the country.
It's going to have quite a reach.
God.
Wow, that's a pretty good sell.
Yeah.
You are diabolical.
Just doing what I need to do. Come on, he doesn't think of himself as a villain.
No.
But yet she's the wife of my sort of big rival.
Rival,
So,
yes.
In poaching her from my production, I'm doing the dirty.
And she really wants to be back on top.
Yeah.
So this takes place in the night.
In every sense of that
In
word.
every sense of the word. Yes.
This takes place in England in the TV business in the 1980s.
Yes. Yes.
That's essentially the show.
Yes.
Tell us more about it.
Well, that's it. It's the franchise battle over a kind of local TV station in the Cotswolds in England in the 1980s. But really, it's just about the kind of power play of these awful human beings who are all trying to get one over on each other, and it's the power politics, it's the bedroom politics. There's a fair bit of that in the show, and it's just a delicious bunch of characters. It's from a book written by Julie Cooper, who sadly left us halfway through the filming of season 2, but. And these books have always been popular and always have been around, but they were sort of slightly dismissed as a little snobbishly dismissed, I'd say.
Too frothy.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, bonk busters is what they were known as.
I look at it like a documentary.
Sure.
I think it's like a dramatization of a documentary.
Right, right.
I believe this is what the TV business was like.
I think
in the 80s, because it has a ring of truth to it.
I think it probably
in a
does.
very delicious way.
Yeah, yeah.
And you play the most diabolical villain of them.
I love the name, Tony Battingham.
Lord
Tony
Battingham.
Yeah.
Batty. How would you describe him?
He's very driven.
Yes.
Okay.
He's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Yes.
And he needs to succeed. And he will do whatever it takes to succeed. And that just, he doesn't, his moral compass is not visible from space, shall we say. So he's able to adapt to whatever situation he's in.
And he sleeps well at night.
Listen, he sleeps, yeah.
Like a baby. That could be the scotch.
A lot of scotch, there's a lot of cigars. Yeah. It's a world that doesn't quite exist in the same way anymore, yes. It was certainly a world of male chauvinism and a world of power politics and sexual politics. And but we can look at all that through the lens of today, and we can kind of enjoy it in a way that it probably might not have been quite so much fun to live through.
Right. Will Tony ever get what's coming to him, do we think?
Well,
I hope not.
What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I love your character so much. Yeah. I want him to succeed. It's very strange that I find myself rooting for this terrible person.
I'm delighted. I mean, he's a shark, so he keeps moving.
Yes.
You know, and he will adapt to whatever situation comes his way. But whatever victory he has, it's never quite enough because he's got, you know, the smell of the blood in the water.
Do you think Tony's based on a real person?
I know that Jilly, back in the 80s when she wrote the novel, she met a lot of people. There's a list at the back of one of the editions of the novel of all the people who she interviewed. And she famously based her characters on people. Now, she'd never shared with me who Tony Battingham might be, but I'm sure there was quite a lot of source material, yes.
There's so much backstabbing on the show. What is the dynamic between the cast in real life?
We have unseemly amounts of fun, I have to say. It's a very, very jolly... It's a great show to do. It's got so much sort of scale and scope, and everyone's got a juicy character to play. I think it's really well cast. I sort of look around and delight in all these wonderful people I get to play with. And we have a really nice time. I think everyone's enjoying it. Everyone is thrilled. It's had such a lovely reception. And you think, how great to be enjoying making this, telling these stories, and for them to be so well received. It's perfect.
Well, we love it so much. Thank you for being
here. New episodes of Rivals drop on Fridays on Hulu. Next, we're going to open up the inbox. Stick around.